Hello and welcome back. My name is Richie, and today, as promised, we are going to check out the Dreamcatcher album called Apocalypse From Us, or mini album actually, I'm pretty sure. The first track, as it is very common with Dreamcatcher album, is an intro called From Us. On the credits, Buddy, Door, Olive, Olunder, and Pepperoni, which I think are the same people that also were on the title track, which is correct, but on the title track we also have Maddox, which is not on this track. So, let's have a listen to this one. Okay, interesting already. Very, it sounds like it's a piano, but it's distorted. You can kind of hear the crunch on it, which makes it like a lot more aggressive and also a lot more dirty in terms of sound. Like a lot more gritty and dirty in terms of sound. Also very interesting chord there. Ooh. Definitely some cool, interesting sounds there in the background. Not sure what it is. And now guitar and some drums or well, percussion. Nicely building. Some choirs as well. Very epic. Very cool guitar pattern. Bum 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 bum. Woo! Very cool. I love the ascending sort of pattern there, and also the chords are really cool. And then the drop out here. Ooh, it's like almost slowing down. Wonder if they did that with like a slow down there, or if it's just another effect. And now back with the piano, but now it's not distorted anymore. Okay, that was already very cool, and I think like a yeah, the bass sort of dropping out there as well. Very nice. I mean, a very pretty intro already. Let's have a listen to the second song. Alright, the second one is called Damien. Once again, Buddy, Door, Maddox, Olive, Olunder, and Pepperoni on the credits. So let's have a listen here. This is, if you want to call it, the first real song on the album, but I think the intro was already really cool. Okay, they're sticking with the distortion. Woo! Slap bass. Very interesting snare. Ooh, now guitar. Some metallic percussion there as well. Like the little background vocal there. Okay. So they're distorting Dami's vocal here, so she gels very nicely with like the guitar in the background because her vocal is also distorted. Interesting choice in terms of spatial mixing. It's not the most common mixing for pop. I feel like the vocals are a little bit less in the front than they usually would be in like the classic pop mixing. It was the same thing with the title track, but I think here it's even more noticeable. They're more like at the same, or like spatially in the same place as the instrumental and not like super in front as it is often done with pop music. So that's an interesting choice to me, but this is a nightmare. This is a very Dami-ish section. Oh, the scream there at the end. Okay, building. Okay. Okay, very, very, very interesting chord change there right before the chorus. Or well, at the chorus. And here they combine sort of these huge synth chords together with the guitar. These synth chords are essentially the guitars of EDM. And I do think these instruments, they sort of have a similar purpose as like they lift up the energy a lot and they fill in a lot of frequencies. So in that sense, they are a little bit similar to like electric guitars. And here they are using the combination of both. Once again, I'm not sure if the vocals are distorted or something, but they're definitely like a bit more muffled. They're more gelling with the instrumental than being like super in front. Chords are really interesting to me. Also really fast sort of tempo. Woo! Nice transition there with a reverse pat or something like the slowly swelling in. That is a really cool scale. Woo. Woo. So I think they have modal mixture there in the chords, which means they're borrowing chords from other scales, and that gives it that sort of mystic vibe. There's also scales where both chords probably would fit into, like, I don't know, Mixolydian B13 or something like that. That usually creates that sort of mysterious sound that we have here, and that obviously opens up a lot of cool notes for the melody, which is why the melody also sounds like this. Very nice. And now guitars. Okay, pre-chorus again. That drum fill there. Okay, the first chorus, like chord in the chorus, is very surprising to me. You don't really expect that chord there. I'm not sure if it's like a key change or something, but or maybe it's just a very interesting like scale that they're putting the entire song into. Woo. Nice emphasis there on the rhythm with the vocal melody. And now piano. Piano and guitars, the classic Dreamcatcher ingredients. Very pretty. Now it's building again. Really like this combination out of the synth chords and the guitars. The chord is super spicy, that first one. Woo! Okay, so that was Damien. That one was already a wild song. I'm very much looking forward to the other songs of the album as well after this one. Let's have a listen to the next one, which is called Propose. Once again, Buddy, Door, Maddox, Olive, Alunder, and Pepperoni on the credits. Very atmospheric already. Very like distant claps. Ooh. Really interesting snare sound once again. This time it feels like it's almost like bit crush. So like if you know the old 8-bit games, that sort of effect, but on top of the snare, it's like sort of distorted, but like you can kind of hear the bits in it. It's like very bit crushed kind of sound there. Interesting rhythm there with the nice atmospheric elements. Slowly building, now synths coming in. dropping out for the pre-chorus. Interesting sort of pluck there. Doop, doop. And then chorus. Very powerful chorus. Oh, okay. Okay, that is really interesting. I don't think I've ever heard something like this be done. So what we have here is a trap rap section, quote unquote, with an 808, but it sounds like they panned the high end of the 808 only. So you can hear it on the left and then it goes to the right. It's really interesting. I've never heard that before. Yeah, I've never heard that before, I think. Oh, they keep it. They keep it. The high panned 808 part, but the low end is gone now. Interesting. But it's like less loud now, less in focus. Beautiful background vocals. Woo! Epic. And this pluck again. Okay. So I guess the pluck here is just to like fill in the space right before the chorus. Let me up the quality as well. It's almost like a reminiscent of like a heart monitor sound or something like that. I don't really know what the lyrics say, but if it's referring to something like that, maybe it would make sense. Very powerful melody here. Plays really nicely with the rhythm of the instrumental. And now they drop it out again. Bom, bom. Woo. Okay, guitars coming in. And the claps again. And also acoustic drums. Oops. Woo. Nice note there from Shion. Very, very powerful vocals. Epic, very, very epic. I think in this song it's very important that you have, I mean, Dreamcatcher are probably like a really good group for songs like that because you really need really powerful vocals and they obviously have that. Especially here, Shion here at the end, going full power on those choruses. Very interesting. Once again, I think the panning of the 808 like top end, if I'm correct about that, as I said, I've never heard that ever before be done. Thought that was a really interesting effect. I think here. 첫 번째 question 그대는 어떤 것을 지향하는가 혹시나 공포와 거리를 두는가 둘째로 무엇에 복종을 하는가 힘 있는 자의 강제를 따르는가 기억해 거역은 나에게 귀속돼. I mean, I'm not sure if it's an 808 or if it's like another bass that's like, but definitely like only the higher frequencies of it. But it's definitely some bass that is like doing slides or like pitch slides, and those are panned. Very, very interesting. Okay, let's have a listen to the last song already on this album. The last song is called To You, and it's once again by Buddy, Door, Olive, Olander, and Pepperoni. So let's have a listen. Okay, so now songs with these kind of names usually tend to be either ballads or fan songs, or both. So let's see if that turns out to be correct here. Okay, sounds like about once again distorted sort of high cut vocal effect there. So it sounds a bit like she's like singing out of like an old radio speaker. That's that kind of effect, that kind of distortion as well. What's interesting here, I think, is the fact that this synth here is also distorted and also like muffled a bit. Okay, very meowy sort of synths combined with guitars. Slightly pan to the left, the guitar there, if I have my headphones on correctly. Yes. Some nice little like bells that are accenting some of the points there in the chord progression. Nice bass. And obviously kick coming in, a lot more weight coming in here. Weight and groove. Okay. Dropping out everything. Okay, so very, very long break there before they actually go into the chorus. You think it comes in here, but it doesn't. So they wait even longer and longer. And then the chorus comes in. Nice. Really pretty melody. Ooh, nice chord change there. Like it a lot. Very pretty. And now guitar solo in the background. They found a really nice space there for the guitar solo because the vocals are singing held notes, so there's actually space for something that's a little bit more busy when it comes to the pattern. Okay. Drums coming in again, similar to how the transition worked in the first verse. This dropout always catches me by surprise. I really like that last note together with the chord. Really pretty change. Ooh. Synth solo, question mark, instead of guitar solo? Because here was the point where they had the guitar solo last time, but this time they don't. Okay. Let's have a listen to that one. Nice swell there. Also some like vinyl crackles there as well. And back to the radio speaker vocal. So it ends the same way as it started. Very pretty melody. Okay, that's it. Definitely let me know what your favorite song of this album is. I am not sure, to be honest. I think there's a lot of really interesting tracks in this album. I thought, as I said, that the bass panning was really crazy. I've never heard this before. In the song before, in Damien, they had some really interesting scales and chords going on. So I like that a lot as well. Yeah, definitely let me know what your guys' favorite song on the album is and what you guys think of the album. And I've said it last time already, but if you want to know more about Dreamcatcher's style and what makes their sound unique, etc., definitely go and check out the SerpentIris video that I will once again link on the somewhere here. And yeah, until then, have a nice day and goodbye.